Morning guys, Paul here from the Hook and the Cook. I've got to be a little bit quiet this morning. Pretty excited because the weather is absolutely perfect today. So we're going to go head over the bar and let's see how we go. Let's get out there. Okay guys, out here now, looks an absolutely beautiful day. Just crossed the bar, so let's see how we go. Hopefully there might be a mackerel around too, we might put a floater out. So, alright, let's do it. Oh guys, there's the first fish of the day. Coming in now. Some sort of a cod. Or the Bio-Tough plastics from Shimano. Get this guy off and get him released, give you a little bit of a better look at him. There you go, beautiful looking fish, eh? Absolutely beautiful. I'll get him back in the water and I'm not sure, I'll have to have a look it up. There's that many different species up here in Noosa, I get completely confused. But this guy here, some sort of a reefy cod, that's what I'm calling him at the moment. We'll get him back in the water. There he goes, pretty much on the Bio-Tough. I just leave them in the rod holder and they just go off. A really good lure. They're so tough because we get so many different species toothy critters up here, and these guys last for ages, so pretty happy. I just leave them in the rod holder. I don't do anything, I just take it off the bottom, wind it off the bottom a few, and the actual motion of the boat seems to hook the fish. So yeah, actually this one, that cod just bricked me. I actually thought I was on the bottom and let out a little bit of line and he finally swam out of his little hiding hole. But yeah, you got to be quick to get them off the bottom. But Bio-Tough, they're well worth having a crack guys, they're very good. That's a little bit of a better fish on here, I think. Getting them out at the bottom wasn't easy. It's coming up pretty easy now. Oh, what the hell is that? Ah, an eel. Oh, great. Don't you just love moray eels? Thought it was a better fish. Thought it wasn't putting much of a fight. Great day. No wind. This is a better fish. Heavier. Just swapped to a paternoster rig. Been trying everything all day. The old paternoster rig seems to work. Don't know what this is. 40 metres of water. Oh no. Tusky. There you go. Nice Tusky. Just get him up. Okay, big fella, now you've woken up. There we go. Alright, have to measure him because I'm not too sure about the size on him. Beautiful looking fish though, the old Tuskies. Around about 30 centimetres or something like that. But yeah, had to use the paternoster rig. I put a couple of prawns on there. So these Tuskies have got to be as long as the ruler, 30 centimetres, so he's legal. Terrible day on the water, but you get that now and again. Just got the one fish to show, so at least I've got something to cook for you. So I'm going to get home and I'm going to prepare this guy. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but we'll definitely make a beautiful feed out of this Tusk fish. They are really, really good to eat. But yeah, really tough day today on the water. Not really sure what's going on, but hey, who cares? Going to eat tonight and have a couple of beers. We'll see you back at my place. Going over the bar now. So just waiting for a wave so that I can tuck in behind one. There's a guy coming out, so I'll wait for him to come out. So as you can see here, there's a channel. This guy's just coming out through the channel at the moment. So I'll just wait for him to come out and then I'll go in. Might go in with this wave here actually. just watch this wave in, get on the back of this wave, try not to overtake it, and once it breaks down, then I'm going to go. So just wait, just stay on the back of it, no need to panic, or just take your time. And we're all looking pretty good now to go. It's just a matter of going home now. Noosa Coast Guard, come in.
Vessel calling Coast Guard Noosa, give me a call sign please, over.
Yeah, it's Danny Girl. Danny Girl,
Coast Guard Noosa, go ahead.
Just in safely over the bar. My ETA was 3:30, but I'm in now, mate.
You're nice and early. Coast Guard Noosa out.
No worries, thanks very much for your coverage, cheers.
Coast Guard Noosa, 6 minutes, 1200.
Okay, that's something you've got to do all the time when you're going out over that bar, because these guys will send out search and rescue otherwise. So yeah, you just got to take it nice and easy over the bar, and it's something that I don't love doing, but on a day like today it's pretty easy. It's when it gets a little bit gnarly and the weather changes and you've got to come back, that's when it can be a little bit horrific, but it's not too bad. Alright guys, I'll see you at home and let's see what we can do with that Tusky. Beautiful Tusky that we caught today, this afternoon. Real simple dish that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing a Tusk Fish with a green papaya salad. So just going to throw in a little bit of lemon pepper just in the cavity here. Now, really simple. I'm hardly putting any ingredients with the fish, because what I'm putting with the fish, the papaya salad, is full of different flavors, and I just don't want the fish to carry too many of the flavors. I really want to taste the fish. Got some sea salt going on here as well, and I'm just going to flip this over. So what I've got here is some foil. So I've got some foil. I've also got a bit of baking paper here so the fish doesn't stick, so I have no problems with the fish sticking. A little bit of lime goes on as well. No oil, just lime. Don't need any oil because we'll get some beautiful liquid coming straight off the fish. And a little bit more pepper. This is fantastic, this lime pepper. Amazing stuff. In the belly. And that's our sea salt. Now we're just going to wrap this up. So straight up like so. Just nice and neat. And what this is going to do is actually steam. Okay, that's going straight on the barbecue. So I'm just going to pop this down onto our plate right now. Okay, should take around about 8 to 10 minutes. So guys, the ingredients we've got in our salad today. Obviously we've got some papaya. I've already peeled this and I'm just going to show you what we're going to do with that in a second. We've got some green onions, we've got some green chilies, ginger, garlic, also some lime juice and some tomatoes in there just for a little bit of colour, and also some garlic, and we've got some other ingredients which I'll go through once we start pounding all this together in my pestle and mortar. Now then, let's just start on the papaya. That's my first job. So a real quick way to do this is to get yourselves one of these peelers. Okay, there's a couple of different ways to do it. You can do it on a mandolin, which is again dangerous, quite dangerous, or you can actually do it with your knife, where we hold it like so and we chop it. My knife is super sharp, okay, and then we can peel it down like this, but I'm not going to do it that way because I want to show you the safe way to do it. So we're using a peeler, and you can see there it's got some graded edges. Okay, so we're just going to peel it with this. It's super quick. Now it's really important that you definitely get yourselves a nice green solid papaya. You can do this with green mango, it's just not in the season at the moment. I like to do it with mango as well, and also pawpaw beautifully. And we haven't cut ourselves once, which is even better. And we want to peel it right till you get to the core. Now I'm probably only going to need about half of this papaya today. You can see the white seed there. We want to stop when we get to that. I'm not going to need much more than that. Now, for our next step, I've got about 3 cloves of garlic going in here into our pestle and mortar. All my ingredients, so we've got our ginger in here as well. We've got some beautiful chilies going in there as well, green chilies. You could put red chilies, bird's eye chilies in there if you really want to. I'm going to put some of our nuts in here as well. A few of our nuts can go in, not all of them. I'm going to put a few in a little bit later on because I don't want to pound them up too much. And then we're straight in with our pestle and mortar, bashing away. All them flavours are starting to come out of there now. Beautiful. Some great flavours. I'm also going to put some of our onion in here now as well. Not all of it. I'm going to keep a little bit to go over the top of the salad for a little bit of crunch. Now you can, if you wanted to, you could put some dried shrimp in here as well. I just couldn't get any today, any dried shrimp. Didn't have time to go out and have a look for any. This is just out of my pantry what I've got left in here. But traditionally I know they put some dried shrimp in here or dried prawns. Gives it a really good salty flavour. I'm just going to add a little bit more fish sauce to this just to compensate for lack of prawns. How good that's starting to come together. So we've got our chilli in there, got our garlic, everything's going in there. Now we need to loosen all this up and we're going to put some lime juice in here. So I'm going to put in a juice of around about 2 limes will probably be enough. Great with chicken as well. There's some pork, really good with chicken and pork. So I'm just going to pass that around, spin it around. As you can see, it's starting to make a beautiful dressing. Now notice I haven't put any pork, the actual papaya in here at the moment because there's a lot of acid in there and I don't want to, I want it to be nice and crunchy. Now what I've got here is quite interesting. It's palm sugar and water. So it's equal amounts of palm sugar, equal amounts of water, and I've made like a palm syrup. And what you do is just bring that to the boil until it dissolves, and then you've got your own little palm syrup going in there. So that's just going to go in there to give a little bit of sweetness. And this is where we get our saltiness from our fish sauce. Now you can get all these ingredients from Torino and also from Creo Crush, and they sell all these different types of ingredients that I'm showing you today. And these are just from my pantry. So plenty of fish sauce going in. Oh, smell at the moment. As soon as you put that fish sauce in, it just reminds me of when I was in Thailand, over in Phuket. Now, in with my papaya. So that's just going to go in there. And we're going to mix this all around. Just going to be a little bit of a pounding, but not too much. And in with my tomatoes as well. What's really important is now we start to take all the sauce from the bottom and bring it around our salad. I'm also going to put some onions through here as well, our green onions. And we're just going to toss all this together. It goes so well with our fish. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a taste. Oh wow, it's just enough heat. I think it needs a little bit more fish sauce. So a little bit more fish sauce going in. In fact, a lot more fish sauce. Just needs a bit more salt. Tiny bit of salt from here as well. And that is getting there. It's absolutely beautiful. You can taste every ingredient in there. Now ginger, that goes really well in this salad. Beautiful. The fish is almost ready now. So just time to just put my salad just here in the middle. I'm not going to serve obviously the fish in this bowl, but I'm just going to, because what I want is a little bit of this juice. I don't want it to go all over my plate when I serve it. So I'm just going to serve the salad from this bowl here onto the plate so I don't get too much juice running all over my plate. When we serve it, here we go, some beautiful pistachios going in there as well. We've got some of our green onion. Lovely. And our little fried shallots going over the top. And that's going to be served with our fish when it comes off the barbecue. Well guys, this has to be my favourite part when we open up the fish. And look how beautiful it is. Wow. Look at that. Absolutely sensational. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, so this is my favourite part. So this is where this paper sort of comes in a little bit handy. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to flip this fish onto the plate like so. Okay, take off the foil, and then we've got to slowly peel back the paper because it's so gelatinous. It's absolutely superb, this fish. Look at that. Okay, so let's get our salad on here now. Beautiful. Get a couple of tomatoes on there as well. Now honestly, as a chef, to be able to go out and catch your fish like this and come home and cook it for yourself, it's just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yes, I really can't wait to taste it. I reckon it's one of my favourite dishes. Look at that. That is amazing. Beautiful steamed tusk fish with a green papaya salad. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay guys, I'm dribbling all over myself here. We look forward to seeing you next week on the Hook of the Cook, somewhere out in the water. Who knows where we're going to be? Every Friday. See you later guys. Gotta give this a try.